What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very special mukbang. I have made my first instant pot food for you. I found this giant instant pot pancake online when I was researching things that you could make with an instant pot. So it caught my eye right off the bat, but what I really love about this is how easy it was to make. I literally just mixed everything in a big mixing bowl, put it into the Instant Pot and set it to cook. That was it. It took me like 5 minutes to prep. The only thing I'll say is, depending on your Instant Pot, you have to use one of a few settings. So first you should try manual mode, which you would either press manual or pressure cook, and then you would have to set the pressure to low. And then once you set the pressure to low, you set the time for 45 minutes. So if that works for you, great, and your Instant Pot will let you know. Mine ended up coming up with a burn error message. And so I first tried to cook it on the rice setting on low pressure for 45 minutes, but it wouldn't allow me to adjust the time on the rice setting. Yours might, so try that. I ended up having to press multi-grain, low pressure, and set it for 45 minutes, and it was good. It, weirdly enough though, didn't count down. Like usually it gives, like it comes to pressure, but this was low pressure, so maybe that's why I didn't do it. Usually it comes to pressure and then like starts the clock on whatever time you set it for. But this never counted down. It just said on and then it beeped when it was done. I looked at the clock, it had been about 45 minutes and I was like, okay, I think it's done. Also, when it's on low pressure, you don't need to worry about like it taking your head off. You can actually just take the lid off and check to see if it's done, and you can just do that by like tapping it to see if it looks like there's batter that hasn't been cooked in the center yet. And I cooked mine for 45 minutes and it gets this nice crispy brown top to it. Here, I'll show you a little closer. If you're not a fan of crispy deliciousness, then just cook it less. Try 35 minutes or 40 minutes, and yeah, just make sure the center batter is cooked all the way through. And to drink, I was gonna do just milk, but I made something this weekend that I really enjoyed, involving vodka. So yeah, it's just vodka, Kahlua, however much you want, and then I added almond milk instead of cream or whole milk. Just a little bit lighter, but it's still creamy. Ooh, strong. And it's like, because of the Kahlua, it's kind of coffee-ish, and it goes perfect with pancakes and breakfast. And one more thing before we get eating, I am doing a giveaway today. I am giving away to a lucky winner your very own Instant Pot. All you have to do to enter is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and be following me on Instagram. And my handle there is at @the_hunger_diaries. Good luck everyone. The giveaway will last until Friday night at midnight Central Time, and then the winner will be announced the following day on Saturday. All right, it is time. All right guys, it's time to eat. Yay! the tapping. I need a knife for this, but I'm gonna be gentle. They look much more eggy and dense than a typical pancake. Let's see how it is. Please be good. Oh my gosh. That is so good. I'm definitely gonna need more butter though. Wow. The top is like caramelized pancake. That's like the only way I can describe it, because it tastes like regular pancakes, but like the concentrated flavor of pancakes at the top. The rest of it is actually kind of bland. I feel like that's pretty typical of Asian baked goods though. Like they're not really that sweet. They're kind of like a blank canvas for whatever fillings they have in them or something that's on top of them. So for me, I'd probably add a little bit more salt and a little bit more sugar to the base, but otherwise it's delicious, especially this top part. And I bet with the added sugar, this part would be even more delicious. Goodness. By the way, I don't know if you guys can tell in the video or not, it is so dark outside here right now. It's going down very soon out there. Oh my god, this looks so good. So I'm on my third week now. I just finished my second week of not working out because of the surgery that I had a couple weeks ago. And I'm sort of okay. I feel like I've been like an emotional roller coaster though, because I haven't been able to go to the gym and like get out any of my anxieties. So yeah, I only have 1 week to go before I can start working out and other things. And in 1 week, when I can start working out again, is basically when my first dress fitting is. So this is very irresponsible. Oh my gosh, it's so good, guys. And I feel like something like this, like think about like the times you make pancakes. I don't know if you do this too, but like the holidays seem to be like a good pancake day, right? Like your birthday or like Christmas morning or something that, like equivalent. And it's so much effort. It takes so much time to make pancakes because you can only make a couple at a time depending how many people you have over. So instead of making a bunch of pancakes, you could just make one of these and it would like basically be no work. So like great for entertaining. You could totally like pre-make these too. You could just keep the oven on warm, make one, put it in the oven, make another. More butter. I freaking love butter. I used to have the mindset that I couldn't have butter, I couldn't have this, that, or the other thing. Now that I'm like counting calories and somewhat macros, I feel like I can have whatever the hell I want. I just have to like cut it off at a certain point, you know? If I want to eat all my calories and fat one day, which you shouldn't do every day, I would just have to eat less food because there's more calories in fat than in carbs and protein. And the other reason I don't feel bad about eating things like butter anymore is because I used to just buy butter. Anytime I buy butter now, I'm either buying the organic butter at Costco or Kerrygold butter, which they actually also have at Costco, but if I'm at the regular grocery store, like those are my two choices too. That butter makes it. Definitely needs condiments. It would be really bland without any condiments. Like the top helps, but still. Oh my gosh, my drink. See what happens? Food gets in front of me, I just get real distracted, guys. Real distracted. It is strong. Oh my gosh, I bet you could top this with really awesome things too. Can you imagine if you did fried chicken, just like a tower of fried chicken on top of this thing? How good would that be, honestly? And you just slather the whole freaking pancake in butter, like really, really lay it on thick. And then fried chicken. And then you could just have regular maple syrup on top. Oh my God. You won't even have to make the fried chicken yourself. You make this, get takeout fried chicken, or just like whatever fried chicken you want from like, I don't know, best restaurant in your area, and serve that for dinner. People will be like, okay, that was nice. It's such a large piece of butter. Ooh, don't fall off. I'm honestly not sure if I'm just like obsessing over the butter. Or the pancake with the butter. I mean, the pancake with the butter. It's so good. It is so dark in here, guys. What the hell? Ooh. Oh my gosh. I genuinely don't want to stop eating, but that is how much of this pancake I was going to allow myself to eat today. And I am definitely heating this back up, probably in the oven so that the top stays as crispy as possible. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. That was so good. You guys need like night vision goggles to see me right now? And move into the light so I can say goodbye to you. Can you even see me? Sorry about that. It was like pitch black. It looks like it's nighttime outside right now, and it is like 5:30 in Minneapolis. It gets dark at like 8:30 or 9 p.m. here right now. Meanwhile, this light looks pretty good. Why do I not use this? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today. Do not forget to enter my giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe here on YouTube and follow my Instagram channel. And again, the handle for that is @the_hunger_diaries. The link to the recipe that I used is below with the kind of the notes that I had mentioned during the beginning of the video. I hope that this helped you decide whether or not you want to try to make these giant Instant Pot pancakes yourself at home. And you totally should. Totally should. Comment below what you thought about the video, and comment below what you want to see me make in an Instant Pot next. Alright guys, I will see you in 2 days on Thursday for Alfredo. See you in a couple days.